I was up till 4 a.m. last night because I'm an investor in Animal Farm, specifically in Piggy Bank, and all you know what broke loose. It got crazy. Clearly there was something wrong because when I have 3,000 people in my Telegram group, and when it just lights up, something's going on. So here's a summation of what happened last night, and then I'm going to get to the top 10 questions our community submitted to me. They said, Jonathan, if you could get an interview with Forex, this is what we would want you to say. So I'm going to get to those questions, but real quick, here's what happened last night. Basically, there was someone prior to the countdown timer of the launch of Piggy Bank. They were able to get in and secure 94,000 piglets. So they had approximately 23% of the liquidity. The person did a non-time stake. So you can stake for a week, 2 weeks, up to 3 years. This person didn't stake. So they were able to liquidate. And so what happened is they sold over $600,000 in a short period of time. It caused the price of pigs to plummet. And it not only caused the price of pigs to plummet because of his activity, but because the community was noticing this activity and it just started to light up the Telegram groups. And immediately I was like, is this just FUD? I wanted to delete people. But again, I don't want to just ban people and delete people because they have a question, concern, or they're literally saying something. I looked into it, and sure enough, this was happening. Now, I heard that in the Animal Farm group, the administrators were banning everybody because of this, rather than listening to them. I'm glad I did because the price went crazy, guys. And I'm just saying, something was broken. We have to look into it. And sure enough, there was a wallet address that since then has been blacklisted. So this means they can't sell any more of their LP. So the price of pigs went from approximately 128 back up to about 190. It sits at 197 right now. So it's cool to know that the devs reacted to this. They didn't just write the community off and say, what's going on? Oh, we're going back to sleep. They actually dealt with it. And so I'm super thankful for that. But out of that, a number of people were like, man, we just need to talk to Forex. Jonathan, can you talk to Forex? Well, no, I've never reached out to Forex. And I always said until I have 10,000 subscribers, I'm not even going to attempt to, because I really believe you should be around for at least a month before you try to get interviews with people. And I also wanted to learn a lot more, kind of just take that humble approach of know where I am at in the space. And there's a lot of OGs in the space, but the problem is if you're an OG, you tend to get confirmation bias. So the questions you ask the developer are always not the questions that really help the community, because they're just it's like talking to your mom and your mom's like, what do you think of the dress I have on? And you're like, well, I kind of want to go out tonight. So yeah, mom, the dress looks great. And you never really get to the truth. Now, that was a horrible illustration because I don't know why you're checking out what your mom has on. That's a little weird. But anyways, let's get to the 10 questions. All right, guys, boom. Number 1, these are all submitted by people in our Discord. I have a private Discord group because people that are in a group of 3,000 people, they sometimes DM and say, hey, Jonathan, let's go private, baby. And so I've got the link. If you want to join us in our private Discord, great. I think there's 5 spots left, and then I'm capping it. And then if you want to be in our Telegram group, there's over 3,000 people. I think 3,100 people now. A lot of people who are banned by Animal Farm joined our Telegram group just last night alone because they're like, I'm sick of this crap. I should be able to ask a question. I legitimately had a concern, brought it up, got banned. So yeah, join us. Don't come in our group and post links and talk about the next crap project. We're all about what Forex is doing. We are bullish because of the tokenomics and the mechanics. And we're also able to ask questions that we need answers. And these are legit good questions. So I'm going to read them. Let's go real quick. This one's drip related. With the price of drip steadily declining for over a month now, fact, not FUD, now without a single positive day, what concerns do you have, if any? If any. Is the protocol designed to go through droughts this long? How much of this protocol rides on the back of new capital coming into the system? Would be a good question for Forex. All right, next one. What protocol similar to Drip have you seen be successful far beyond 1 year? What utility did they have that Drip doesn't? All right, that's a good question. Is there anything that we can look to and go, that's been super successful? Yeah, so Piggy Bank. Let's talk Piggy Bank. These questions are, again, all submitted by you guys, so don't hate me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. All right, here we go. Would you agree that the trader bot dumping, so he's talking about last night, someone is asserting, this hasn't been proven, that they used a trader bot to do this, to find this loophole in the system. Would you agree that the trader bot dumping the pigs BUSD from the piggy bank would have been resolved? I don't know what that is. Guys, don't look at spelling. Again, I have like 14 million things to do today, so sorry this video is not, I wanted to make beautiful graphics and edit it and look awesome, but I just got to go. I got a million things to do. Sorry, let me read the question again. Would you agree that the trader bot dumping the pigs BUSD from the piggy bank would have been caught sooner if the community members who were asking why the price of pigs was dumping weren't ignored, blocked by Bartertown? So, legit question, all right? Yeah, maybe we shouldn't block everybody that has a question. Why didn't Forex make dog? Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. You guys ready for this sucker? Here we go. Why didn't Forex make dog staking for referral bonus multiplicative bonuses? I can't talk. It's so funny when you make videos and your tongue gets tied. Anyways, I'm going to skip the word. As in, why did he not make it so that to get the percentages in the white paper, you had to stake that many dog times the number of pigs BUSD LPs you were putting in the piggy bank? So right now you get a referral bonus if you stake the dogs. You got to have 13 to get your 5%. This is a different idea. So he's saying, yeah, you want to help get dogs more bullish. You want the price of dogs to go up. So he's suggesting this. Why not make it so that to get the percentage in the white paper, which is 5%, you had to stake that many dogs times the number of pigs BUSD LPs you were putting in the piggy bank. So if I put in 100 LP, I need 200 dogs for the tier 1, 300 dogs for tier 2, and 1,300 dogs for top tier 3. Surely that would have made sure the whales really were invested. Imagine the dog price now. All right, just a suggestion. Again, these aren't telling Forex what to do because we're not Forex. I haven't developed a system like this. Again, we're asking him questions that we'd love to have him comment. Share with us. Maybe he'd be like, that's a great idea. Let's add it. Or he'd say, no, here's why we didn't do that. 100%. So here's the next one. Why did you disable the emergency end stake function and not tell anyone? Right now, you don't have that ability. He talked about that ability. He said you will have an emergency end stake. It's not live, guys. Why? Maybe he has a good answer. Is the inability to recompound into fractional positions going to be addressed? So fractional piglets. I think he has slightly addressed. I don't know if he's addressed it, but it sounds like this is something he's aware of and he's going to fix. But let me continue. It's designed to be a level playing field, but smaller bags are going to get wrecked from DK. Not exactly ideal for a dollar cost average strategy. Why wasn't this enabled at launch? Good question. It's a good question, guys. We're trying to be unbiased here, all right? Well, you're just causing FUD. You're just a FUDster. No, you just have confirmation bias and you're not cognitively developed. Like, it's okay. Do you know that when Apple gets on earnings calls, you know what they do? They take questions from analysts. What a strange idea. Are the questions hard? Yeah. You know what the White House does when they have a press briefing? They invite the media to come. Why? Because by inviting all media to come, your Fox News and your CNN, it creates credibility. It says, we welcome all questions. We have nothing to hide. All right, I rest my case. Boom. Back to it. Here's the next question. Why launch piggy bank without white paper and audit being posted on the website? Oh my gosh. How could this, what a dumb idea. To post the white paper on the website prior to launch. Would an investor care to review the whole white paper of the piggy bank? Yeah. Did you know that right now, if you go to the piggy bank website, the word piglets and truffles, it's there if you have it's like piglets, truffles, but there's nothing said about it. Just saying that might be helpful. Again, not making fun of anybody, but it's through videos like this that these ideas get to the right ears and then change happens, and that's all we want. That's all we want. Change to happen. I just spilled my Red Bull. Here we go. Back to the questions. You guys could tell I've had a day. Why launch piggy bank? Okay, we did that. Do you think launching piggy bank helped or hurt Animal Farm? Do you see this as a dilution of capital from Drip? So where this question is coming from is, hey, Drip was at $200, and then we launched Animal Farm and we got $320 million that got thrown in TVL and Animal Farm. Could any of that capital gone into Drip? Did we shoot ourselves in the foot? Are we victims of success? What's going on? Is this something that you saw in other developers that were successful with the project? They launched another one. Did it ever hurt the first project? Like, it'd be good to have a conversation about that, because a lot of investors want to know, because it seems since the launch of Animal Farm, I mean, it doesn't seem, it has been since the launch of Animal Farm, the price of Drip has been diluted. Will it recover? What's going to cause it to recover? All good questions. Did the launch of Piggy Bank arise because of fears of the sustainability of the Animal Farm? Like, was there something about pigs that you were seeing and you're like, I got to get Piggy Bank launched ASAP? And that's why we see, the rush to get it out. And, you missed the deadline 3 or 4 times because you're trying to get everything together. And then, we missed their spelling mistakes, and we don't have the white paper on the website. And, a lot of the functions that were promised just aren't live and active right now. So, is that because we had to hurry up and get the piggy bank out? I would just want to know answers to those questions. Okay, here we go. Last one. Where do? See, I didn't edit your guys' questions, so relax. Don't be like, you don't know how to type. No, the people in my Telegram, they don't know how to type. Let's blame them. It feels better if I blame them. Where do you see the Drip ecosystem in 10 years from now? As clear and specific as he can. Also, is there legal protection for the ecosystem? I mean, can it be shut down by authorities if someone makes a complaint or some other issue? I would add, is there an opportunity to pay extra for insurance if you're, I don't know, that's stupid probably, but I like that question. Where do you see it in 10 years? What's the long-term trajectory of Drip, of Animal Farm? And and how much of the DeFi regulations from politicians, how much of that is just politicians talking, and how much of it do you think could actually become realized? Those are good questions. So there's 10 questions for you, Mr. Forex. Our community is 3,100 people strong. Everybody there loves you. We appreciate you. You don't owe us anything, but we do put our trust in your word. And when someone says something like you, we think that you will follow through. And so you have our trust to this point, and we hope that you will appreciate these challenging questions and maybe one day consider an interview with someone that isn't an OG, someone that hasn't been in your tribe since the beginning. All right. So, sorry, did you guys hear that? That literally was a phone call from someone trying to get me to market their crap coin. See, you get a YouTube channel, and then everybody wants to leverage your platform to shill stuff. So I'm not doing that, by the way. Okay. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Forex, I'm shilling. If I'm shilling, it's because I'm thankful for the projects you created. Drip, Animal Farm. But we just got some questions, man. Could you bring us some clarity on some of these things? Love to do an interview with you. And thank you to those who submitted the questions. I love you guys all. Join us in Telegram. If you want more private, exclusive conversation, I'm in Discord, and you can join it too. And I also have a course on how I ended up blowing up a YouTube channel within 30 days. We got 10,000 subs almost. Some of you are interested in that because you're into marketing and all that. So again, don't buy the freaking course. If you're like, oh, he's shilling courses, screw off. That's not what I'm doing. Everybody's asked, how did you do it? Because nobody's grown a channel this fast, it seems like, in the crypto space in a really, really long time. So because my background is I own a freaking digital marketing company, and I've sold millions of dollars of products online, I just documented my journey. I show you in the course, and I'm doing private mentorship, and it's freaking cheap. So it's all in the link below. All right, guys, I love you. I love you, Forex. I love you, everybody in this community. We'll see you guys in the next one.